so easy. It's never been easy.
Tonight, before the final chapter comes to a close,
What does he want? I don't know, Dad.
we're taking a look back to remember how they loved
They were all talking about, the chemistry there.
and lost,
I was pretty moved. I actually got kind of emotional.
how they fought
I like beer.
and died.
It affected everyone, a lot more than we expected.
The cast of Lost joins producers Damon Lindelof and Carlton Cuse to share to a close. They're taking a look back. To remember how they loved
They were all talking about, there.
and lost,
I was pretty moved.
and some of these stories that captured our hearts.
You have to go.
And died.
It affected everyone, a lot more than we expected.
The cast of Lost joins producers Damon Lindelof and Carlton Cuse to share to a close. They're taking a look back. To remember how they loved
They were all talking about, there.
and lost.
Like what we'd accomplished was something special.
Terrific.
The show's ambitious production style immediately set it apart.
When Jack, Kate, and Charlie went to find the cockpit, that was the first stuff we ever filmed when we got to Hawaii.
You all, everybody.
You never heard that song?
I've heard it, I just don't know what the
That's
hell.
us. Drive Shaft. Look, the ring. Second tour of Finland. We gotta keep moving.
And to see that come to life was pretty impressive. There was a camera in front of us bouncing around, and we were bouncing around and looking terrified, but we're really just basically on a self-propelled treadmill. And that kind of stuff, you do it and you feel ridiculous doing it, and then you see it come to life and you realize how impressive it looks. That was all shot under water towers, which are basically fire hoses. It's unbelievable how far your temperature drops. All of that trembling in terror, no acting involved. I was just freezing.
A lot of the casting came out of, like, finding actors they wanted to work with rather than necessarily fill in a role.
Think of this redneck. Want some more of me, boy?
Hey, we're all in this together, man. Let's treat each other with a little respect.
Shut up, Lardo.
First it was just, wow, I hope I'm on the level and I don't get fired, because they're all wonderful actors.
Knowing that we were all going to basically drop everything and move to Hawaii and have to live together on an island, literally, they wanted to find people who seemed to have good chemistry with each other on and off screen.
You're okay. I like you. You're okay, too.
I grew to have such an appreciation for the diversity in these characters because it really added such perspective to the show, and I feel like made it a show that the world could relate to.
Right there, that's a kick. Hey.
Never before had I seen a cast that was truly international, both in reality of the actors who were playing the characters and the characters themselves.
We had people flown in from all over the world. I had just come in from Korea, Naveen Andrews from the UK, and Dominic, of course, Emily from Australia, and Evangeline Lilly from Canada. It was beautiful. I felt like we were changing the face of American television.
Fine. I'm the criminal. You're the terrorist. We can all play a part. Who you want to be?
We were just kind of crossing our fingers. I hope they like it.
I thought, this is going to either be a huge success or we're going to go down in flames.
So it wasn't until the day after that the pilot premiered that I knew that I was going to be doing Lost for quite a while.
Is it working?
Seems to be, except we're not picking up the signal. There is one thing we could try, seeing if we can get the signal from high ground.
I figured that they would have to give it a shot because they seem to have gone to so much effort to produce the first one. However many million people watched it for 3 weeks in a row, I thought, oh, this looks like it might be do all right for a while.
It was clear Lost was no ordinary tale of survival, and this was only the beginning.
It was kind of overnight.
Guys, this isn't just a bear. It's a polar bear.
I was coming from the gym all sweaty, and some girls went by and went, oh, it's ooh, ooh. I'm like, ooh? Wow, I guess I can't go out in public like fresh from the gym anymore, you know. You have to be presentable.
Hey! We've got a bomb! Mayday, mayday!
It's rare for something to be critically acclaimed and, I guess, acclaimed by the public. It's a distress call. I think it was at that point that I thought, well, this is turning into something that I couldn't really have predicted. It's been playing over and over for 16 years. Guys, where are we?
So your husband, was he on the flight?
Oh, no, I'm not married.
He needs men, right? Bloody useless.
Lost is, at its heart and soul, a character study. We're fascinated as storytellers by what makes people the way they are.
On the whole, season 1 was my favorite, where we started to learn about these characters and we started to care about these characters. There were these mysteries that were unsolved and they were tantalizing because there were no answers.
The title Lost was really about how these characters were sort of lost in their own lives, and for us the real mystery of the show wasn't, you know, where is this island, but the mystery of the show was who are these people? And the first character audiences were introduced to was Dr. Jack Shephard.
These characters, amidst this plane crash, see this man and sort of activated by his desire to save people.
Listen to me. Look at me. You're gonna be okay, do you understand me? But you have to sit absolutely still.
He is elected as the leader a bit, and he's really reticent and doesn't feel equipped to do that because of all of his issues with his father.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you stitching up the sack so this girl isn't paralyzed for the rest of her life.
Jack lived in the shadow of his father, Christian.
I know you don't believe in me, but I need them to.
Are you sure I'm the one who doesn't believe in you, Jack?
Although Christian died in Sydney, Jack's issues with his father followed him to the island.
Dad?
It's very rare that you would get an opportunity to play a character over a 6-year arc that has had such an arc.
I'm not a leader.
And yet they all treat you like one.
The experience of playing this guy and going through what he's had to go through and trying to tell his story the very best that I can has been great. It's been an amazing experience.
Excuse me. Do you have a second? I could use a little help here. Look, I do it myself. I'm a doctor, but I just can't reach
You
you.
want me to sew that up?
If you wouldn't mind.
Of course I will.
Thank you. Hey, girl.
Kate Austin appeared to be the girl next door, but she was running from a turbulent past.
You are beautiful.
After killing her abusive stepfather,
Catherine, what did you do?
I took care of you, Ma.
Kate became a fugitive.
Kate's flaws were her, as with most people, I think, her greatest strengths as well. Her spontaneity was killing her all the time. I mean, she didn't think before she moved. She just acted.
Don't run, Kate.
Kate was a murderer, and it's very odd to see people get behind a murderer as much as they got behind Kate.
I didn't do anything.
Oh, yeah, you did. Your mama gave you up, Kate.
She really cared about people on a deep, deep level, so much so that she couldn't help herself from acting out, sometimes stupidly.
She was following you. Like I said, curiosity.
But they were always driven by this really big heart that she has that just desperately wanted to see things be right and good.
I was just trying to help Jack.
And I think that people sympathize with that.
I want to tell you what I did.
Doesn't matter, Kate. We should all be able to start over.
And I think that's what makes you love her, too. What do you want for the inhalers?
What do I want? Kiss ought to do it.
What?
Kiss. From you, right now. Nice, huh?
For me, I would love to be Sawyer because